Welcome back to Sheeran Scoop, where the news cycle never stops and we're diving headfirst into the biggest stories shaping your world. Get ready for an information explosion as we bring you the absolute must-know updates. From unexpected returns to critical reviews and championship claims, you won't want to miss a second of this. Stick around, because the stories are hot and the insights are fresh. First up, the wrestling world is buzzing with speculation. Is a legendary champion making a comeback? We've got the inside scoop on who might be returning to the ring and the cryptic clues being dropped. Then we're shifting gears to the small screen. A fan favorite series is back and the early reviews are in. Is it as good as the first season? We break down the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Next, we're talking legacy and championships. One of wrestling's biggest stars is weighing in on their claim to the top spot, and they're not holding back. What does it take to be the greatest? And finally, behind-the-scenes drama. A major live event had a moment that went hilariously wrong, forcing a do-over. We've got the details on the blooper that had everyone talking. It's all happening right now on Sheeran Scoop. Don't go anywhere, and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. WWE teases Chris Jericho's return. WWE has sent shockwaves through the wrestling community with a series of cryptic social media posts that strongly suggest the impending return of former AEW World Champion and wrestling icon, Chris Jericho. Fans have been dissecting every detail, as the company shared videos featuring WWE stalwarts John Cena and Roman Reigns, sparking intense speculation about Jericho's next career move. The timing of these teasers, coupled with Jericho's own ambiguous statements in recent interviews, has fueled the fire that the Ayatollah of rock and rolla might be heading back to the promotion where he first made a significant global impact. Jericho, a name synonymous with professional wrestling for over 2 decades, has had a storied career that includes multiple stints with WWE, where he achieved legendary status, winning numerous championships and captivating audiences with his charisma and in-ring prowess. His departure from WWE to join AEW, All Elite Wrestling, was a landmark event in the wrestling landscape, and his subsequent success there has only solidified his status as a generational talent. However, the wrestling world is often unpredictable, and contractual obligations and personal ambitions can lead to surprising career shifts. The recent WWE posts, specifically highlighting Cena and Reigns, 2 of WWE's biggest current and past stars, could be interpreted in various ways. Are these mere throwbacks to iconic moments, or are they deliberate breadcrumbs leading to Jericho's potential reintegration into the WWE fold? One of the shared videos reportedly features a segment involving John Cena, a longtime rival and contemporary of Jericho. Another clip might allude to Roman Reigns, another prominent figure in WWE's current era. The connection between these WWE heavyweights and the hints about Jericho is what has fans buzzing. Could Jericho be returning to confront Cena or Reigns? Or perhaps he's returning to a WWE landscape that has evolved significantly since his last tenure, aiming to make his mark against the current generation of top talent. The ambiguity is precisely what makes these teasers so effective, generating massive online discussion and engagement. Jericho himself has often spoken about the importance of creative freedom and challenging himself in new environments. His tenure in AEW has been marked by innovation, with him being instrumental in building the promotion's roster and establishing its identity. If he were to return to WWE, it would undoubtedly be a monumental moment, potentially reshaping the landscape of professional wrestling once again. Analysts are weighing in on the potential impact of such a move, with many suggesting that Jericho's return could significantly boost WWE's viewership and overall appeal, especially among fans who have followed his career for years. The narrative possibilities are endless, and the business implications are substantial. Fans are eagerly awaiting any official confirmation or further clues. Until then, the speculation will continue, with every social media post and interview statement from Jericho being scrutinized for hidden meanings. The possibility of seeing Chris Jericho back in a WWE ring potentially facing off against current megastars, is a prospect that has the entire wrestling world on the edge of its seat. The WWE's strategic use of its biggest stars in these teasers only amplifies the anticipation for what could be one of the most significant returns in recent wrestling history. The question on everyone's mind is not if, but when and how Chris Jericho will make his next impactful move in the world of professional wrestling. Hold on tight, wrestling fans, because the speculation is only just heating up. Next, we're diving into the world of television with a deep dive into a highly anticipated series. Peacemaker Season 2 Review, a bold, funny, and emotional return. James Gunn's Peacemaker, starring John Cena, has returned for its second season on Geo Hotstar, and early reactions suggest it's a daring evolution of the beloved series. Premiering on August 22nd, the second season wastes no time in pushing boundaries, blending its signature crude humor and surprising emotional depth with a brand-new multiverse twist. After a hiatus of over 3 years, the show proves it hasn't lost its edge, delivering an experience that is both familiar and refreshingly new. The first episode, The Ties That Grind, immediately signals that the series is not playing it safe, leaning into the bizarre while carefully preserving the core of what made the first season a hit. The narrative takes an unexpected turn when Chris, portrayed by John Cena, is led by his loyal eagle, Eagly, to a hidden door within his trailer. This portal transports him to an alternate reality, offering a glimpse into a life he might have had. In this parallel universe, his abusive father, Augie, is kind, and his deceased brother, Keith, is alive. This poignant scenario provides a deeply emotional anchor for Chris, showcasing a life free from trauma and regret. Simultaneously, the supporting characters grapple with their own challenges. Harcourt finds herself in a bar brawl, Economos faces new Argus superiors, and Adebio feels isolated after revealing her mother's secrets. These individual struggles set the stage for complex character arcs throughout the season, hinting at deeper conflicts to come. Despite the introduction of darker themes and personal turmoil, Peacemaker masterfully maintains its comedic tone. Vigilante, as always, steals many scenes with his well-intentioned, but often disastrous attempts to support Chris. A particularly memorable moment involves Peacemaker's hilariously awkward audition for the Justice Gang, a satirical take on the Justice League, which results in public humiliation and widespread laughter from the audience. This seamless transition from comedy to drama culminates in a brutal confrontation between Chris and his jetpack-equipped alternate self, ending in a shocking death that promises even more surreal and intense encounters ahead. It's this unique ability to balance absurdity with genuine pathos that distinguishes the series. John Cena's performance remains a cornerstone of the show's success. He effortlessly embodies both the brash, immature exterior of Peacemaker and the underlying vulnerability of the character. His scenes in the alternate reality, particularly those with Keith, are quietly devastating, showcasing his range as an actor. The supporting cast, including Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Holland, and Steve Agee, bring a grounded realism to their roles, conveying the lingering impact of Season 1's events. Freddie Stroma, as Vigilante, continues to be a comedic highlight, portraying the character with a perfect blend of ridiculousness and unsettling loyalty. The cast's commitment to their roles ensures that the series' wild premise feels surprisingly believable. Season 2 is poised to explore themes of identity, regret, and the paths not taken. By delving deeper into the characters' emotional scars rather than simply resetting the narrative, the show sets a course for a more profound and introspective journey. Peacemaker remains outrageous and silly, but it also offers a thoughtful commentary on the superhero genre, something rarely seen. The first episode sets a high bar, promising a season that is darker, stranger, and just as entertaining as its predecessor, marking a bold new chapter for James Gunn's distinctive universe of misfits. This series is proving to be a masterclass in blending genres. Now, let's turn our attention to legacy and claims of greatness within the wrestling world. John Cena declares himself WWE's GOAT, winners write history. In the ever-evolving narrative of professional wrestling, John Cena, a name synonymous with WWE for over 2 decades, has weighed in on his own legendary status, boldly asserting his claim as the company's greatest of all time. With a record-breaking 17 World Championship reigns, Cena's impact on WWE is undeniable, cementing his legacy as one of the industry's most pivotal figures. His recent appearance on Wired's Google's Most Searched segment provided a platform for him to address his GOAT title directly, offering a characteristically confident and insightful response. When questioned about the basis of his claim, Cena attributed his success to a meticulously crafted legacy, stating, "Because I say so." He further elaborated on this bold assertion, explaining, "And as you know, I also say that winners write the history books, and currently I'm winning, so I'm writing history and I'm the greatest of all time because I said so." That's a great answer for you parents out there. This playful yet firm declaration highlights Cena's understanding of narrative control within sports entertainment, emphasizing how success and self-belief are key components in shaping one's historical standing. Cena's winning ways have been prominently on display during what is often referred to as his retirement tour. In the lead-up to WrestleMania 40, he engaged in a series of high-profile matches and appearances, demonstrating his enduring appeal and competitive spirit. Notably, he participated in and won his final Elimination Chamber match in March, followed by a significant victory in the main event of his last WrestleMania in April. His reign as WWE Champion saw several successful title defenses before he ultimately lost the championship to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. These recent victories underscore his continued relevance and his commitment to ending his full-time career on a high note. Looking ahead, Cena is slated to face Logan Paul at WWE Clash in Paris in 2025, a match that promises to add another chapter to his illustrious career. With only a limited number of appearances remaining before his eventual retirement from full-time competition, the wrestling world is keenly observing how many more victories Cena can accumulate as he continues to write the history books. His ability to consistently deliver compelling performances and engage with the audience, even in the twilight of his career, speaks volumes about his dedication and his unique connection with the WWE Universe. The conversation around who truly constitutes the greatest of all time in WWE is a perpetual debate among fans and critics alike. However, John Cena's recent commentary, coupled with his unparalleled championship record and enduring popularity, certainly places him at the forefront of this discussion. His perspective on legacy, winning, and self-definition offers a fascinating insight into the mindset of a true sports entertainment icon who has not only achieved greatness, but has also actively shaped the perception of it. Cena's confidence is certainly infectious, and his words carry the weight of his incredible career. But speaking of career moments, sometimes things don't go exactly as planned behind the scenes. WWE forced to reshoot segment after Logan Paul botches punch on John Cena. A recent segment featuring Logan Paul and John Cena on SmackDown took an unexpected and somewhat embarrassing turn, forcing WWE's production team to reshoot the scene due to a botched punch. What was intended as a sharp, surprise backstage moment between the two stars devolved into a notable blooper, prompting widespread fan mockery and highlighting the challenges of live television production. The incident, which involved Paul attempting a scripted punch on Cena, missed its mark so significantly that the impact was lost, creating a cringeworthy moment for those involved and watching. According to reports, the backstage scene was designed to showcase a sudden confrontation. Logan Paul was supposed to emerge and deliver a quick, impactful punch to John Cena, creating a dramatic beat. However, Paul's execution of the move was off, resulting in a miss that rendered the intended action ineffective. Immediately following the failed attempt, the WWE production crew reportedly paused the filming. In an effort to salvage the segment and maintain the narrative flow, they made the decision to reshoot the punch, likely from different angles and with adjusted timing to ensure a more convincing portrayal. This decision led to a unique situation where two versions of the same short scene were produced. The consequence of this reshoot was that different broadcasts aired different takes of the moment. The original, botched take, which captured the missed punch, was aired on Netflix as part of a special broadcast. Meanwhile, the reshot version, presumably with a more successful execution of the punch, made its way to the USA Network. This dual airing quickly became a talking point on social media, with wrestling fans seizing upon the mishap as fodder for memes and jokes. The online reaction was swift and widespread, with comments ranging from playful jabs at Paul's striking ability, such as, "he can't throw a working punch," to observations about WWE's production efforts, with one fan humorously noting, "WWE editing team working harder than creative at this point." The incident not only provided a moment of levity for fans, but also reignited discussions about Logan Paul's credibility and experience within the wrestling industry. While Paul has achieved significant success in boxing and has proven to be a captivating performer in WWE, moments like these serve as reminders of his ongoing journey to master the nuances of professional wrestling. The fact that the botched punch was aired on one platform while the corrected version appeared on another further fueled the conversation, drawing attention to the behind-the-scenes realities of sports entertainment. It also underscored the pressure and scrutiny that WWE talent face, especially during live broadcasts, where improvisation and adaptation are often necessary. This particular blooper serves as a fascinating case study in the unpredictability of live entertainment and the resilience of production teams. It also highlights the engaged and critical nature of the WWE fanbase, who are quick to notice and comment on any deviations from perfection. While embarrassing in the moment, the reshoot and the subsequent fan reaction demonstrate the immense interest and attention surrounding figures like John Cena and Logan Paul, ensuring that even minor mishaps contribute to the ongoing narrative surrounding these prominent stars. It just goes to show that even the biggest stars can have a moment that doesn't quite land. But before we go, let's quickly recap the biggest stories we covered today. And that's a wrap on today's Sheeran Scoop. We covered WWE teasing Chris Jericho's return, the rave reviews for Peacemaker Season 2, John Cena calling himself the GOAT, and Logan Paul's backstage blooper. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for more updates, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.